Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rose's Tarot Card Readings. I'm going to invite out and we'll see who we get in tonight. Alrighty. They will find me in a second. There I am. Well, hello, Sandra. Still inviting out. Well, hello, Lynn. How are you doing today? All right, now I'm going to share out to some groups. Well, that's good. So, Sandra, how are you doing? Oh, it just sent me a reminder that I'm going live. Alrighty. Boy, where is everybody tonight? I'm doing some extra inviting out tonight. Alrighty, it's time to start taking some names. I've been painting all afternoon. Yesterday there was 2 pens here, and today there's not one. Someone was hiding it. Hello, Candace. Hello, Melissa Scott. Sandra at the top of the list here. And she made a donation, so she's going to get 5 cards. And Lynn gets 5 cards because she made a donation. Well, how you doing, Melissa Scott? Candace Dunaway. I don't think you've been in here before. Welcome. I'm doing really good. Even though I had to take a break from my painting to do my live, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to take a quick 420. I'm going to start out with some general cards. I think I'm going to do 3 or 4 general cards. Everybody, please share out. Let's get some people in here. Where's Vicky? Where's Marie? And where's Claire? They're probably over at Thurles Live. Ooh. All right, Bob. We're going to have a talk, little brother. All right. That one was a jumper card. All right. True North. Stay true to yourself. So somebody out there needs to remember to stay true to themselves. Take care of yourself first. I'm going to pull 3 more general cards. Bob, you keep this up. Oh, I was warm before, and now I'm chilly. Probably because I was sitting under the light painting. Well, hello, Marie. Thank you for sharing. Because the more you share, the more people that come in, the longer I can stay. How are you doing, Marie? Marie Thompson. All right. The second general card is lunar eclipse. Open the door to higher dimensions. So somebody needs to open the door to a higher dimension. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I'm good too. Been painting away. My Wolfman's on the wall back there. Got all the way through Walmart and got back in the car. Looked in the rear mirror and seen paint on my face. And my son didn't bother to tell me I had paint on my face. Green paint of all paint. Right now I'm painting a couple horses. And I've got 2 bucks in the painting and a cow. And a golden sun. All right. Familiar. Listen and learn. So somebody out there needs to listen and learn. Brother, what am I going to do with you? Well, hello, Kathy. I will get you on the list. How are you doing? Nielsen, is that your last name? Did I say that right? Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I'm doing really good. I've been painting all day. Oh, Saman. Oh, I'm horrible at names. But I never forget a face. Covenant. The power of sisterhood. So somebody out there needs to remember the power of sisterhood. Stillman. All right, one more general. I can feel you're having a rough time, Kathy. I can feel that. All right, Sun. Find a balance. So somebody out there needs to find their balance. Alrighty. And now I'm going to start out with Sandra. And I'm going to pull her from my lightsayers. And she made a donation, so she gets 5 cards. And Lynn gets 5 cards too, because she made a donation on Sunday. Even if it's a donation for a reading, you still get 5 cards on the live. or a spell. Okay, thank you, Bob. Sometimes he's got a reason for knocking them out of my hand. If there's a card on the floor, or if he just wants to be Bob. He passed in 2020. We were able to donate his 2 kidneys. They kept him alive long enough to treat him for his hepatitis C, so we could donate his kidneys. It saved 2 lives. One more card. Come on. Guys. All your cards are really good, Sandra. Past card, you got Temperance. And I feel like that's an indication, what I'm feeling from this is you're on the right path. You're finally balanced. And then you got the 8 of Cups. And I feel like this is growth, happiness, success, confidence. And then you got the 10 of Cups. And I feel like that's a celebration with friends. And then in the near future, you got the 5 of Wands. And I feel like you're beating this. You got it. And then in the future, you got the Knight of Cups. What I'm feeling from this card is somebody's going to be showing up at your door with flowers. I hope those resonated with you, Sandra. All right, Lynn, I'm going to pull you from my friends deck. It says Sunday you made a donation, you get 5 cards. You're welcome, Sandra. I don't know if that's Elle that's going to show up with flowers, but I feel male energy showing up with flowers. Because I do see new love out there for you, Sandra. So Lynn, how's the hair doing? I did that same spell on myself, and my hair grew rapidly. It's still growing. And I did that spell in 2020. Well, hello, Vicky. Yeah. And my hair used to be really thin. You know, I haven't had a haircut since 2015. I don't cut dead ends off. I just buy good conditioner.
Knock, knock. Well, Dan was saying he was going to turn the rest of those hamburger patties into beef stroganoff.
I'm live.
I told him off and told him no.
Okay. I could have waited till after my live. Well, hello, Claire. How are you doing tonight, Claire? Yeah, well, I did a spell for Lynn for growing hair, and I did the same spell myself in 2020, and my hair grew rapidly and it got thicker. Figured I'd try it out on myself. Yeah. Alrighty. Then all your cards are fairly good. Alright, your past card is the Seven of Swords. And I feel like in the past that you were overthinking things and making life much more complicated than it needed to be. But now you got the Three of Wands. And I feel like this is success, confidence, happiness. And then in the near future, Lynn, you got the Ace of Cups. I'm doing really good, Claire. Thank you for asking. And what I'm feeling from the Ace of Cups is you're headed down the right path. You got this. And then you got the Nine of Wands. And I feel like this is happiness, decisions, and you're making the right decisions. And then in the future, you got the High Priestess, and this is growth, independence, self-love, another shot of confidence. I hope those resonated with you, Lynn. Well, hello, Jen Brown. How are you doing tonight? I'm going to take a quick smoke break. Yeah, I understand, Gene. I'm doing good. You're welcome, Lynn. All right. Now we got Melissa Scott up. Jen, I know you like that painting, Linda's Garden. I'm going to paint you another one just like that, just for you. That's okay. You don't have to apologize, Jen. I totally understand. Melissa Scott. All right. Melissa. As a pass card, you got the Knight of Swords. And it was in reverse. So I feel like you've been overthinking things way too much, making life a lot more harder than it has to be. And then you've got the Fool card, and that doesn't mean you're a fool. What I'm feeling from this card is positive changes. You're headed forward to much more better things. Cool. And then you got the World, Melissa. And what I feel from this card here is the universe is going to reward you for the good things you do that you don't have to do. The people you help. I hope that resonated with you, Melissa Scott. Okay, we got Candace up. And I'm going to pull her for my Green Witch. You're welcome, Melissa. And I'll call the painting that I paid for you Linda's Garden, the original. Why don't you send me your mom's date of birth, and I'll put on the back of the painting her date of birth and the passing date. You know, your mom was part of my group ever since I started my group. She was one of the first ones. Of course, my mentor, she was the first one. Yeah. 9/18/62. Okay. I better write that down. I got a good memory, but it's short. All right, got that. Yeah, we all miss her. It's like sometimes I halfway expect her to send me a text saying, "Are you going live tonight?" All right. Canvas, you got the Mother Earth. And what I feel from this card is growth, positivity. And you got the Horn of God. And this is a present card. And what I'm feeling from this card here is happiness, success, confidence. And then you got the Three of Pentacles. And this is an indication that your financial is going to change for the better. Yeah. She's been in a couple of my dreams lately. I had a weird one last night. All right, Marie. I dreamt my husband said he was engaged to a man. That was weird. And we all send our love. Well, I tell you, if she did come to you, you would remember that. She'd make sure of that. You're welcome. Because when she came to me in the dream, she says to me, "Rose, I'm always going to be at your lives. Don't worry, I'll be there." I really feel her presence right now watching the live. Yeah, she is at peace. And she's watching over you. Big time. She's always with you. She says you might feel something with your hair, that's me. She keeps saying, tell her she was a good daughter. Love and kisses to you, and she misses you too. Alrighty. As a pass card, you have the Seven of Swords. And what I'm feeling from this card, Marie, is that you were overthinking things way too much, making life much more difficult. If you just step back, make your decision, and don't overthink it. I think that's a pass card. Now you've got the Ace of Swords. And I feel like you're headed down the right direction from this card. But don't all daughters do that? I know, I put my mom through hell and back. And then you got the Queen of Swords in the future. And what I feel from this card is happiness, a celebration, confidence. Nobody could be as bad as my daughter. She takes the cake. When she was in the 8th grade, her and her friend did a makeup job on her eye to make it look like she had a black eye, and went into school saying I gave her a black eye. And of course, I got arrested. Finally, she went to my attorney and told my attorney that it was all made up. She thought she'd get to go live with her dad. Kathy. Yeah, I understand. Been there, done that. Hell, when I was 17, I took off to Seattle, Washington with a friend. And I didn't come back for about 3 months. Well, congratulations. I'm proud of you. See, there's a lot of people in my group here that are in recovery. So that's why I smoke off the camera. For respect for people that are in recovery. I don't want to cause a trigger. You're welcome, Marie. I don't drink no more because I'm allergic to alcohol. Every time I drink, I end up in handcuffs. Alrighty. All your cards are really good. Yeah, I know you did. Alright, for a pass card, Kathy, you have the Hangman. And what I'm feeling from this card here is you could have looked at the situation from another perspective and got a better answer. Yeah, I know you did, Sandra. And then you got the High Priestess in the present, Kathy. And what I'm feeling from this card here, self-love, growth, independence, respect for yourself. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune knocking at your door. You want out of here? I'm not putting you outside. I'm live. Go tell Dan. As a matter of fact, I told my brother Bob to quit doing that damn meth because it was going to kill him. You're welcome, Kathy. And sure enough, he had a heart attack because of the meth, how high his meth levels were. And I was the only one in the family that said that it was from his meth, doing drugs. My sister says, oh, he didn't die of a drug overdose. You're welcome, Kathy. Simon. Oh, got it. Thank you, Sandra. Well, hello, Vanessa. I will add you to the list. If you share out and like my channel. I'm doing good. My YouTube user is asking how everybody is. All right, Vicky, these cards are for you. Sandra says, fine. All right, Vicky. You've got the Empress card as a past card. And what I'm feeling from this, I'm doing good, is happiness. You're on the right path. You're going down the right road. And then you've got the King of Pentacles in the present. This is a financial change for the better. And then you got the Lover's card. And if you're not in a relationship, Vicky, I feel like it's going to go to the next level if you are. Alrighty. Now we got Claire up, and I'm going to pull her from my badass tarot. I'm feeling she needs messages from the badass tarot. You're welcome, Vicky. My pleasure. Everybody hit them like buttons so my alpha ribbons go up. Like, love. So Facebook don't end up slowing me down. Get so many likes. Thank you, Vicky. Yep, I had a gal last night that wanted a reading from me. She still owes me $45 from the last reading. And she wanted to know if I'd do it on credit. And I says, nope, you got to make a donation first and then I'll give you your reading. Her credit is no good with me no more. I went to school with a Tina Reed. Claire, is Vicky okay? Not Vicky, Sally. All right, your past card is the Ace of Cups. And what I'm feeling from this card here is positive changes that are coming. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. This is growth, happiness. And then in the future, you got the Ace of Cups. And I feel like this is a celebration. Because I'm feeling joy, happiness, and confidence. Claire. I didn't think so. Find out for me, have her message me, and I'll do some free Reiki for her. This is over here. Now, where's my Everyday Witches Tarot? And Jen, I'm going to pull you 4 cards. I'm just drawn to do that. I'll do you 5. Okay. Because, yeah, I have to have her permission to do Reiki or do a healing spell for her. Because I don't mess with free will. I will sure try. My hair is kind of wild today because I took a bath last night, washed my hair, and when I went to bed, I didn't brush my hair. But after stripping my bed and washing all my bedding and doing laundry and mopping floors, I was ready for a bath. Yeah. Try having 300-pound to come down when you start mopping and get in your way. But they know one thing. Once that floor is wet, if they walk on it, they're dead meat. When I lived in Eau Claire and lived in that haunted house, I had a broom, and I wrote on the broom, "Do not take this broom downstairs or I'll beat you with it." And the new landlord that bought the house was trying to walk off with my broom. He goes, "Oh, this is my broom." I says, "I know." No. I says, "Read it." And he goes, "Oh, you sound just like my mother." Yeah. Well, this landlord was so fickle. He refused my rent check and then gave me a 5-day notice. Alrighty. Alright, as a pass card, you got the 7 of Cups, Jen. And what I feel from this card here is that you had choices to make, and you're making the right choices. So don't doubt one bit that you are not making the right choices. And then you got the 9 of Cups. And I feel like you're on the right path. I feel confidence from this card. Success. And then in the near future, you get the Justice card. So if there's something you need for justice, you got it. And then you got the King of Pentacles, Gene. And what I'm feeling from this card here is a change in your finances for the better. And then you got the Chariot in the future. And what I'm feeling from this card is things are going to change for you in the most positive ways. Things are going to get better. Alrighty. And now I got Valeria from YouTube. And I'm going to pull you from my friends. Yeah. I knew I had to be out of there by the end of the month, and I didn't really want to stay there any longer because he did remodeling and bought all the haunting back. I got burns on my scars from the burns on my arms from the evil spirits that were in that house. The old landlord had sent somebody over to give him an estimate. Okay, Vicky. And the guy came down in the basement, and I was in front of him. And he's like, "Did you poke me?" I'm like, How can you? How can I? I'm in front of you. He never even gave an estimate. He turned around. He was white as a ghost. Ran out of there like his boxers were on fire. The weird thing is I lived there once before when my kids were younger. I was doing dishes one day while I was waiting for my son's school bus, and I got a vision out of the plate, and this was before I even knew I had gifts. And it was my son's school bus getting crashed into by my car, so I looked on top of the refrigerator and my keys were gone. My youngest son and my daughter decided one was going to be the gas and one was going to steer. I caught my vehicle just in time. I'm going to pull another general after I'm done with this one. Yeah, I hear you. I had 4 kids, 2 from my first husband, and he didn't want nothing to do with them kids unless it was where he could get something from me. Alrighty. Vanessa, you have the 7 of Swords as a pass card. And I'm feeling like you've been overthinking things, making life much more difficult. And then you got the 3 of Wands. And I feel like this is a journey. Success. And then you got the 4 of Wands in the future. And I feel like this is a celebration. You're very welcome, Jen. If you ever need to talk, just let me know. I got good ears. Right, Sandra? Alright, I'm going to do another general card. Yeah, when they were selling that house. You're welcome, Gene. People would come in the front door, go down in the basement, and after they went down in the basement, they'd be gone. Yeah, because I listen. If I'm talking, how could you tell me what's bothering you and how can I help you? And then if I get focused in on my painting, like last night after I'd done the laundry, put my bed back together, yeah, same here. You're like a sister from another mother. Alright, Moonflower. Bloom everything if one is watching. So I feel like this is a general card, and I felt drawn to do this, that somebody out there has got to remember that somebody out there is watching them. And I think, Jen, this is for you, because I think that's from your mother. Because I was hearing a voice in the back of my head, do another general. I'm going to do one more general, since we've got time yet. And I just love spending my evening with all you, my loyal followers. Alright. Diane. Be one with nature. So someone out there needs to go out and ground themselves. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you everybody for coming tonight. I love you all. And I appreciate every one of you guys. I love spending my evenings with you guys. Good night, everybody.